but a lot of times during the workday I find myself really fidgety and I feel like I need to move around, and then like when I get home I'm like sore, but I don't know why, and I'm like, what's the deal? I've been sitting at a desk for 6 hours on end. Well, the deal is my lack of awareness of office ergonomics. So what is ergonomics? Basically, it's the science that describes the ways in which we can arrange our workstations and position ourselves while we're working in order to be more productive and more efficient as we work. So believe it or not, you can get injured in the workplace, even within our line of work where we just sit at desks all day. And I thought it was interesting that the very first two injuries are fatigue and stress, and then repetitive motion also stood out to me because these are all things that deal with ergonomics. So there are ways that you can prevent injury in the office, and here are some of them. Becoming educated. So Stan, this is kind of your job. Whenever you give them that employee handbook, you want to be teaching your employees on how they should be going about their job duties, and this includes like even the ways in which they sit and stuff. So like for instance, the way that Katie works is not going to be the same as Chelsea's needs, because Chelsea's able to move around a little more as she's going to different meetings, whereas Katie's doing graphic design all day sitting at a desk. So she would need a little more, a little different way to go about working than would Chelsea. Also, your workspace. So there's these cool ergonomic chairs that help you have great English posture, so that way your spine's in alignment and you're not experiencing that fatigue. And then also having a lot of lighting around you will help reduce the strain that's on your eye and minimize the glare that's on the computer monitor. And overall, just implementing these two things in the office environment and also having clean airflow while you do it will make your employees comfortable and thus more healthy and much more productive at the same time. So those are actually two of the benefits, that your employees will be more productive, they'll have better health, and in turn from that, they'll be happier while they're working. And if they're happier, then chances are they're going to stay here longer and be able to produce work for longer periods of time. So something that directly affects us is computer ergonomics, because what are we doing all day, every day, working on computers? So believe it or not, just sitting at a computer all day will have pretty bad effects on your body, and it just starts with slouching, extending your wrists too much, straining your eyes, and it could end up leading you to have repetitive stress injuries. So what can you do? So this is not really Stan's thing anymore, this is more for all of you guys. So just doing simple things as arranging your workspace, adapting your laptop, modifying your body mechanics, adjusting your work patterns, and most importantly, moving throughout the day will help you to be healthier. So if y'all look at this worksheet I gave y'all, this shows you kind of more specific ways that you can arrange your workstation, and that's from like tilting your monitor towards you so you're not, moving your neck and stuff like that. Making sure that you're in a good supportive chair, that way you'll be sitting up straight. And then even from the way that you angle your keyboard and stuff, so that way you can work more safely. Adapting your laptop. So believe it or not, this is the one computer that we all use, but they're not really designed for long-term purposes. Actually, desktops and things that have separate monitors and keyboards are. So in order to be able to use your laptop all day long, it's probably best to put your laptop on like a book or something, and then so that way it's higher than your keyboard, so that way you stay at that 90-degree angle. Also, just doing things like sitting tall, switching your hands whenever you're using a mouse if you can, maybe like have two mouses, I don't know. And then just making sure you rest your wrists during breaks can really significantly help improve your health and reduce your risk of injury. Also adjusting your work pattern. So like we said, using the laptop for a prolonged period of time is not good. So making sure that you're breaking your work into smaller segments, switching between tasks, you'll actually be more productive that way because you're not getting distracted and you're not getting tired, and then you're able to do a little movement in between. So there was the study that was performed that says people who are heavy computer users and avoid computer-related pain move every 10 minutes. So the goal for you all, even if you have to like set an alarm or something to remind yourself, it's been 10 minutes, I should probably like flick my wrist or something, maybe every hour get up and walk around. I would suggest if y'all have Fitbits or something, I don't know, that really makes people want to walk around and get their steps in. So Also, staying fit outside of the office is really going to help improve what you do here because it helps you build stamina and strength and to avoid fatigue. So if you can't exercise at home though, here are some things you can do right at your computer. So I've kind of broken it up into the different parts of your body. So you can do like neck rotations, shoulder rotations, so that's, you know, doing this, head side to side, just what it says. Tucking your chin, but don't, you know, shove it down or anything, just like moving it slowly. Shoulder blade retraction, so just like pulling them back and letting them go down, and then shrugging just to loosen up your muscles. For your back, you can do a shoulder squeeze, which I've put all the descriptions in here if y'all want to see them, in case you ever forget. So you we'll put your hands out like this and then pull it back and do that in a repetitive motion, and then just stretching up to get that vertebrae back in line. For your arms, just simply just relaxing them, shaking them out a little bit will help you out, and just doing arm rotations like you're turning a doorknob. I do that while I'm driving sometimes, just when I feel stiff. For your hands and wrists, this wrist flex, so you actually would put your entire elbow on the table at a 90-degree angle and then pull back. It feels great. Y'all should all try that at one point. And then the finger fan, literally just opening it up and closing.
Finger fan.
So while you're typing, you're like,
kind of like
Jazz hands.
yeah, jazz hands and close. Even for your feet, so I don't know if we have any people who took ballet and stuff, doing toe curls, so like moving your toes back and forth and then just circling your feet will also do that. And believe it or not, you can exercise your eyes. So whenever you've been looking at the computer screens too long, you can rotate your eyes, roll them counterclockwise and clockwise. Palm eyes, that just means doing like this, so you're not looking at the computer for like 30 seconds. It'll help your eyes adjust. And then looking away is another alternative to that. So whenever you're working, just remember the motto, work smarter and not harder, and we'll all be more productive and healthy as we go.